Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a shocking revelation from food safety experts that could save you hundreds of dollars every year. You're chucking your expensive cuts in the fridge willy-nilly, wondering why they go off quicker than a 2-bit microwave meal. Well, enough is enough. We're talking 6 game-changing tips that will keep your meat fresher for longer, save you money, and elevate your cooking from amateur hour to Michelin star potential. So buckle up, you donkey, and get ready for a masterclass in meat storage. Right, first bombshell of the day, never, and I mean never, chuck your raw meat directly onto the fridge shelf. And that bottom drawer everyone thinks is for meat? Forget it. It's a bloody salad crisper, not a butcher shop. The real hack, you ask? We're going to create a mini cold zone. It's dead simple. Grab a shallow bowl, put your meat in it, then nestle that bowl inside a larger container filled with ice. This creates a temperature bubble that keeps your precious protein at exactly 34 degrees Fahrenheit, the sweet spot for freshness. Think of it like cryogenics for your chicken, keeping it in a state of suspended animation until you're ready to work your magic. So ditch the dodgy storage habits and embrace the power of the cold zone. Next up, we're talking about a game changer that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now, the humble, bloody paper towel. Before you even think about stashing that steak in the fridge, pat it dry with a paper towel like your life depends on it. Why all the fuss about moisture, you ask? Because those microscopic bacteria having a rave in your fridge? They love a bit of dampness, but by keeping your meat dry, we're essentially shutting down the party before it even starts. Now wrap that beautiful dry piece of meat in a fresh paper towel, yes, a fresh one, and then into your container. Change these towels every day, and you'll be amazed at how much longer your meat stays fresh. Listen up, you lot, because this next tip is a real eye-opener. You know how you've been storing your meat in those clear plastic containers, thinking you're all organized and whatnot? Well, I hate to break it to you, but you've been unknowingly sabotaging your own bloody dinner. See, light, even the dim glow of your fridge light, is the enemy of fresh meat. It speeds up oxidation, which is a fancy way of saying it makes your meat go off faster. So what's the solution? Dark storage containers, my friends. Black, opaque, anything that would make a vampire feel at home. These bad boys block out that harmful light and keep your meat fresher for up to 40% longer. Chapter 4. Water displacement. Freezing. The ultimate hack. Right, let's talk about freezing. You think you know how to freeze meat? I bet you just chuck it in a freezer bag and call it a day, don't you? Well, I've got news for you. You're doing it all wrong. Here's the deal. Before you even think about grabbing that freezer bag, we need to evict those pesky air pockets that cause freezer burn. How do we do that? With the magic of water. Grab a big bowl of water, put your meat in a freezer bag, and slowly lower it into the water, leaving just the seal above the surface. This ensures your meat freezes evenly and prevents those nasty ice crystals from forming. Chapter 5, Fridge, Feng Shui. The placement is crucial. Now, pay attention because this next tip is all about fridge feng shui. You see that drawer at the bottom of your fridge? The one you thought was for meat? It's for fruits and vegetables, not your precious protein. Meat belongs on the bottom shelf of your fridge. It's the coldest spot, which is exactly what we want. But hold your horses. Don't go shoving that steak all the way to the back. You don't want it touching the back wall, where it can partially freeze and ruin the texture. So remember, bottom shelf, front and center, that's the sweet spot for your meat. Chapter 6. The golden rule of meat freshness. Now listen up, you lot, because this last tip is the most important one of all. If your meat feels slimy or has a grayish tint, don't even think about cooking it. Bin that dodgy piece of meat faster than you can say food poisoning. Your health and your taste buds will thank you for it. Follow these insider tricks, and you'll never again have to throw away money on spoiled meat. Well, there you have it, you lot. 6 game-changing tips that will transform the way you store your meat. Remember, properly stored meat means less waste, more flavor, and a happier wallet. Now I know some of you might be thinking, this is all well and good, Chef Ramsay, but I'm just a simple home cook. Well, let me tell you something. There's no excuse for bad cooking, and that includes using past its prime ingredients. So go forth, my culinary disciples, and put these tips into practice.